more leeway.
That one a little lower.
Yeah, even if your pitcher's up, that one was way out of the zone. And here comes Will, and I think he was given the boot.
Or maybe it was Marcus Timms, because Marcus Timms and someone else has now been ejected.
I think both. Yeah, Will was thrown out. No, I think they've both been thrown out.
Ooh, let him know.
Now this is how that last half inning just ended, with a pitch well below the zone. Young called out on strikes. That was just so frustrating for the team that has struggled here. And then Will Little, hearing it from the Rangers bench, ejected somebody. Let's see who that was. That said, Will Little today, for the most part, we really haven't noticed him, right? I mean, it's not like he's had a lot of controversial calls back there. By and large, been pretty good. Just a couple of really obvious misses here late.
And right there, he does the same. That's called.
The 0-2 on the way.
There's a high probability this is going to be a fastball. You certainly don't want to sell out completely. Oh, no.
That was ball four. That could decide the game. And Donnie Kelly is going to give it to Edwin Jimenez. And that's when Donnie Kelly got ejected for a third time in his first month managing the Pirates.
Runner goes. They've got him. Tell you what, he was hustling up to the second base bag. Durbin, I think, felt like he got his hand in there on the swim move.
And I think they just called a balk.
Oh, did they really?
It was the third base umpire called a balk, I believe.
Yeah, Luzardo's not happy about it. They're saying that his foot crossed his leg, which means he has to then go to the plate instead of dropping down and going to first.
Now, the first base umpire has a much better look at that than the third base umpire. How he calls it is the reason why right now that Rob Thompson's really angry.
Oh, see, I think the third base umpire thought that he crossed his leg.
Well, that's exactly what Rob Thompson's asking.
Yeah.
Why in the world is this guy making the call and not the first base umpire?
And Rob's thrown out.
He has every right to be angry about this situation because that's not the third base umpire's call.
We have an argument. Carlos Correa is screaming at Austin Jones. Rocco Baldelli is fired up, and he gets ejected.
You throw out Correa?
He did. Carlos Correa was ejected from the on-deck circle. That was a borderline pitch. Austin Jones calls time on behalf of the batter, and then Correa has a word with Jones, who immediately throws him out. What are you doing, says Rocco Baldelli, with a couple words in between.
Strike three. Soderstrom not happy. He's going to turn around and have that conversation with Tom Hanahan, and he's now tossed out of the game. Mark Kotze out of the dugout now. Take over where Soderstrom left off.
And I think the fact that Tom Hanahan is even entertaining the conversation from Mark Kotze kind of lets you know that, hey, he probably has a feel that it's been bouncing around, and he said that that's down. That's twice. That's twice. That's twice. The first, and then he gets ran.